Hello. Hello and welcome. Today our topic is math properties, and we are going to focus on learning about the terms we find in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These math concepts have unique terms, and that is what we are about to find out. Now let's begin with addition. Here we have an addition equation, 10 plus 9 equals 19. What would 10 be called in this equation? What is 9 in this equation? And what is 19 called in this equation? 10 is called an addend. An addend is a number that is being added to another number. So 10 is an addend. What about 9? 9 is also an addend. 9 is being added to 10, so 9 is an addend. 9 is being added to 10, so 9 is an addend, just like 10. But is 19 also an addend? No. 19 is called the sum. A sum is the result gotten when two or more addends are put together. Number 10 and number 9 are addends, while number 19 is the sum. Let's take another example. 1 plus 3 equals 4. From our previous example, we know that 1 and 3 are the numbers coming together. So 1 is an addend and 3 is also an addend. But 4 is the sum. So in addition equations, we have terms like addend and sum. Addend are the numbers coming together, while sum is the result when those two numbers come together. Subtraction terms are quite different from addition terms. Our example here says 10 minus 9 equals 1. In subtraction, the number at which we are to remove from or subtract from is known as the minuend. So number 10 is the minuend because we are to subtract or remove 9 from it. Number 9 in this equation is called the subtrahend. A subtrahend is the number that is to be subtracted or removed. What do you think the number 1 is called? The sum? Not really. 1 is called the difference. So the result gotten when a subtrahend is subtracted from a minuend is called the difference. Let's take a look at another example. 11 minus 3 equals 8. From our previous example, we can say that 11 is the minuend because we are to subtract a number from it. 3 is the subtrahend and 8 is the difference. Moving over to multiplication, let's take this example. 2 multiplied by 5 equals 10. In multiplication, the numbers that are to multiply each other are called factors. So 2 is a factor and 5 is also a factor. The result gotten when these two factors are multiplied is called the product. So 10 is the product of 2 and 5. Now second example, 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12. 4 and 3 are factors. 4 is a factor and 3 is also a factor. Whereas 12 is the product. So in multiplication, both numbers or the numbers multiplying each other are called factors, while the result or your answer gotten is called the product. Division terms. Division terms are completely different from all others we have talked about. In this example, 20 divides 2 and it gives us 10. 20 shared into two groups gives 10. What is 20 in this equation? What is 20 called? And what is 10 and what is 2 called? 20 is called the dividend. The dividend is the number that is to be shared into groups or among people. 2 is not a dividend like 20, but 2 is called a divisor. A divisor is the number of groups or people the dividend is to be shared into. So 20 is the dividend, 2 is the divisor, 10 is called the quotient. So the result you get in a division equation is called the quotient. A quotient is the result of the division between the dividend and the divisor. 20 balls divided into 2 groups would have each group having 10 balls each, and 10 is the quotient. Now, second example, 15 divides 3 equals 5. We can say 15 is the dividend and 3 is the divisor. 5, therefore, is our quotient. As we have learned these terms, it will help make our approach towards these concepts much easier, and we can be confident while solving problems as related to these concepts. Here are some activities that will further improve your understanding of math property terms. Hope to see you in my next class. Bye.